Hello, peoples. It's me. You haven't seen anything out of me in a little bit. That's because I've been kind of taking a little bit of a break from all the hustle and bustle, and with all the things going around right now, that I just simply just didn't have time to cover everything. But I'm gonna try to cover a few things now. It's regarding the government shutdown, with all the things that are supposedly not going to get funded. Well, the congressional Republicans have been trying. I mean, I will say they've been trying, and the Senate Democrats keep blocking any attempts. They will not compromise, and neither will the Republicans, at least as of this moment. They are not compromising, which I don't understand. I really have no faith in either the House or the Senate to actually get themselves together and come up with a solution that will benefit people, because all this is doing is just enraging the people against both parties. This isn't really even going to help. This is not going to help the Republicans. It's not going to help the Democrats. And it's quite frankly not going to help the president. The only thing I can see of getting anything done is if the Senate and the president compromise. Right now, I do not know what's going to happen. I can only speak for the American people, as the majority of you have been trying to sign up here the last few days to this lovely little Obamacare program that I talked about previously. Has encountered several problems, and I'm just going to say it. Told you so. But that Washington does not listen to the people. They listen to themselves and their special interest groups. Their only interest is remaining in power as long as they can hold power. John Boehner is not the good leader of the Republican Party right now. Do not look at him for anything. He will sell us it within a heartbeat. You need to pretty much just watch him, watch Harry Reid. They're the most deceptive people out there right now. And I don't even have to tell you to even watch the president, because, frankly, I don't even think he knows what he's doing. Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss. But what we need to do is as one nation, we need to come together and pray that our leaders will somehow find a way out of this mess that's not going to do more harm than not to the American people, because the American people are the ones that are going to be suffering the most. The America has stood for 237 years. We will stand through Obamacare one way or the other. With or without Washington, D.C., we will survive. With or without the House Republicans, the House Democrats, the Senate Republicans, the Senate Democrats, we will survive. And I know us in the opposition to any of the Obamacare things, we are being called racist. I have personally been called a racist here recently, all because I was presenting facts in opposition to the program, and the person I was debating could come up with is that is because it was a program proposed by a black president, is that automatically made me a racist for not supporting it. Now, if that's the best argument they've got, we're gonna win out in the end. I have all the faith in the world that the American people will get what we deserve one way or the other. And if it's this monstrosity, we're already $17 trillion in debt on this program. It originally was projected to be under $1 billion, is now snowballed into, I think, the last figure I looked at, I don't remember exactly when I looked at it, but it was at 2.7 trillion. And that'll put us $20 trillion in debt. It's just a matter of time before your currency will be, as I've said in one video, toilet paper. It'll be worthless as toilet paper. Or you may as well just use it for toilet paper, because it's not going to be worth anything. And we just need to come together pray for our leaders. Well, actually, I wouldn't call them even leaders at this point. They're just a bunch of, with the exceptions of maybe about 4 or 5, they're a bunch of basically glorified elementary school students. They're all blaming each other for everything. Even probably at somewhere down the line, I'm sure they're blaming the previous administration, even though George Bush has been gone since 2008, well, January 2009. Yeah, it's not really that. It's not. It's just one of those times in America. I believe George Washington said that these are the times that try men's souls. And right now we have two sides fighting for the soul of America. Know who you are. And so we just pray that the right side comes out in the end. Because all they have, if for any defense they have, they always just accuse us of being racist if we don't support it. And I'm not going to argue with people that call any of us racist. Because once they've stooped to that level, they have pretty much conceded the point that they're in the wrong. And that they're just trying to just make you look bad. So do not debate people that will call you a racist just because you oppose the plan. Now, if you are racist and actually oppose the plan just because we have a black president, you just kill yourself. We don't need you. But if anybody actually does kill themselves for it, we're better off without you anyway. I hate to say that, but if you're a racist, you pretty much need to off yourself right now. Do it the easiest way possible. And yeah, I know I'm talking about killing themselves and prayer the same sentence, but we still need to pray really hard that things come together for this nation, because we have stood for 237 years. The people are waking up, and I have this feeling the next 6 months to a year, if this monstrosity stays, there's going to be a reckoning like you have never seen. You will see people pulled from power that have held their posts for decades. And it may not even be the side you expect. But I'm Hollinsworth, your libertarian from Franklin County. It's 8:55 p.m. I'm signing out. You all have a blessed night. I hope to see you all soon. If anybody has any feedback for me, or somebody that can actually back up the facts that this nation is not going to be doomed. I mean, I'm not going to call us doomed by any stretch of the imagination, because we're still one of the best nations in the world. Well, that's all we got.